Hello everybody, welcome to That's Football. England into the semi-final of the Euros. You know, we might just win this tournament. And I'm not going to make any apologies. France are total crap and they're into the semi-finals. We are total crap and we're into the semi-finals. If there's any justice in the world, Spain or maybe the Netherlands will win it. I apologise to the Swiss. You're a tiny nation. You play great football. We copied your tactics and beat you on penalties. That is England. Our first shot on target in 90 minutes was a goal, the same as it was against Slovakia. We're jumping around and dancing. We're one of the biggest nations in the footballing game. We've got the biggest league in the world. We've got one of the best squads, and we're scamming our way to the final with absolute shit football. But I don't want to take anything away from the players or the fans because we should enjoy it. But it's bloody embarrassing. Like, we are so crap that and it's all about the manager. It's all about the manager. Lucky Southgate. I've never been so emotionally not attached to a penalty shootout. I knew we were going to win because I knew Switzerland had given everything, and they've got Akanji and Shah taking penalties, and we've got Ivan Toney, Cole Palmer, Bellingham, Trent, Saka, specialists on penalties. I knew we would win that because we're not up against the nation that has that, they're the underdog. There's an element of embarrassment because if you look at what we've done, we've played crap in the group stage. We've played crap against Slovakia. We've played crap against Switzerland. We've created hardly any chances, and we're into the semi-finals on the easiest side of the draw. And there is a chance that we can win the semi-final as well. And then we get ourselves in the final, and who knows, we could scam that. This could be the biggest moment of my life as an England fan, watching us lift a major trophy, and it will make life not make sense. Because in Italia 90, I was crying for Sir Bobby's team. In Euro 96, I was crying for Terry Venables' team. And with this team, I'm falling asleep. Like, it's so crap. And yet, here we are in a semi-final. And I'm taking nothing away from the players. Toney was brilliant. Trent's penalty was brilliant. But the amazing thing is, how many of those players that have actually got us into the final because of penalties will actually start? He's not going to start Toney. He's not going to start Trent. And I don't think he's going to start Palmer. So the players that keep getting him into positions, Toney did it again, didn't he? He got the assist for the goal that Kane scored against Slovakia. He is awful. He's absolutely bloody awful. I want to stay positive because we're in the final. We're in the semi-final with a great chance of getting into the final. But he's a bloody embarrassment. I'm going to say this, right? And I'm going to explain it really clear. And I'm sure it's going to resonate with all of you. I think Southgate is an embarrassment as a coach. I think he's a joke. I can't believe in 2024, our goalkeeper kicks the ball 60 yards and almost celebrates it. And he does it about 20 times a game. When I got took to games as a kid in the late 80s, the goalkeeper used to take a goal kick and it'd be, oh, yo shit, as they blasted it as far as they could out of their hands. That's what football used to be like. Watching Jordan Pickford do that 20 times a game when everybody plays out from the back is just incredible. Having one shot on target against Slovakia in 94 minutes and one shot on target against Switzerland in 90 minutes is just embarrassing. But what's going on here is we are getting there because we've got individual top-class players like Saka, like Bellingham. Bellingham's goal kept us in against Slovakia. Individual brilliance. Saka's goal out of nowhere kept us in the game against Switzerland. It's individual brilliance. But what people don't realise is they think you can't be critical and enjoy the win. Let me explain something to you. English. I'm English. Like, England is my country. I don't care about Southgate. I don't care what he does. Because if he wins the tournament and wants to grab the mic and say, Mark Goldbridge, shut up and sit down, look what I've done, I won't be listening. Because I will be naked in a fountain somewhere, getting absolutely wasted, celebrating my personal experience of my country winning a tournament for the first time in my life. I win. If England win, I win. But how we're getting there is bloody embarrassing, and I'm not going to deny it. It's you know, I feel bad for Slovakia. I feel bad for Switzerland. They don't have the resources that we've got. Like, we've got amazing players, and we play crap football. I mean, we may as well be Greece 2004. Just, you know, I wrote down as my match reaction, vibes. It's pure vibes. We should have been knocked out against Slovakia. We should have been knocked out against Switzerland. I mean, it's great that we're still in it. I'm loving that. But why are we still in it? We're not in it because we're a good footballing team. We're in it because we're lucky. We're lucky. And I tell you what, Harry Kane cannot start against the Dutch, but he will. I know the Dutch haven't necessarily won yet, but he probably will. And Cole Palmer should start against the Dutch, but he won't. And Trent should be playing against the Dutch, but he won't. And Southgate will stick with the same players again. And then we might go 1-0 down, and then we'll get back into the game again. And you won't hear this on the mainstream because they'll be kissing Gareth's arse as per usual. But the reason that England are so crap, and then when we concede, we get back into it, is got nothing to do with tactics. The reason Pickford kicks the ball long is because Southgate tells him to do it. Because Southgate belongs in the 80s as a coach. He wouldn't get a job in the Championship. But the reason England get back into games, and this is the most important bit of the match reaction, the reason England get back into games when they go 1-0 down, and the reason we're so crap before that, is because tactically we're crap. And we're mundane and we're boring and it doesn't work. But the minute we go 1-0 down, whether there's 10 minutes left or there's 15 minutes left, tactics go out the window and professional pride kicks in. And the players just disregard whatever they've been told to do, start pinging the ball about and start taking risks. And that is nothing to do with the coach. We play better when we're down because the players suddenly, professional pride kicks in and you ignore tactics and you just go for it. And that is why we play better when we go behind, because we get rid of the tactics. And that's as simple as it works. But I said before this tournament that England are a failure if they don't win this tournament. Somehow, Southgate is a master of the dark arts because he's turned this into some miraculous journey to the semi-final. We've got the best players and we've got the best squad, and we should win this tournament. We've got a better squad than Spain. We've got a better squad than Denmark, than Netherlands, and we've got a better squad than Turkey. France have got a good squad, but they're playing shit as well. This is not some amazing fantasy journey to the semi-final. This is an amazing team scamming their way to the final on an easy side of the draw. With all respect to Switzerland and Slovakia, we should be beating them in normal time, but we're not. It's you know, I'm so happy for the players. I thought that the penalty takers were brilliant. I thought that Eze, Shaw, Palmer were really good when they came on. I liked seeing Foden and Bellingham centrally. And we should be grateful to Switzerland, actually, because Switzerland play with a back five when they're defending, and then they adapt to that. Southgate copied it. Who's he going to copy in the semis? I don't know. But we've got a great chance of going to the final again. We've got a great chance of going to the final. And I suppose that's all that matters. Make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe. Look, we're in the final. I'm English. I want us to win. All I want to do is hit 90 minutes in the final, win, and run out the door and not have to listen to Gareth Southgate, because the guy is a complete and utter crap manager. And we are scamming our way to this, but hopefully we can keep doing it. Simple. Thanks for watching. Take care. You're a bunch of legends. I'll speak to you in a bit.